Hello, my name is Elizabeth Webb Watson. This video presentation is for Dr. Susan McCoy's class, ECCE 2322, Personal Management. Today's presentation will be about staff files. Did you know, according to Bright from the Start, a center must maintain personal files not only on the director and all employees, but provisional employees, personal staff, students in training, volunteers, clerical, housekeeping, maintenance, and other supported staff during the duration of the term of employment plus 1 calendar year. And it must contain these following: application that includes name, date of birth, social security number, address, and telephone number. 10 years of employment history, evidence of education and qualifying years of work experience for the position, training, satisfactory record check determination, payroll information, documentation on orientation, job title along with job description. Staff files are very important within early child care workplace. There are certain documents that are required to be in the file. When the state comes in, they'll be looking for these to ensure that you remain in compliance. The first form in the staff member's file is their application. The application will also include 10 years of past work history. The next is probably the most important, and that's the background check. This is not just any background check from the sheriff's station, but a full fingerprinting. The new staff member is required to go to Bright from the Start and access the fingerprint page. They will enter all personal information about themselves. Next, they will book a time and location for their fingerprinting. Once the fingerprinting is done, results are typically back within 24 hours, maybe less. You must have a comprehensive, satisfactory result to have the staff member enter the space with the children. If you have an applicant from out of state, it might take a little longer to receive. Sometimes you might even receive a national comprehensive result, which means that they can be in the building with children, but must always be accompanied by someone with a satisfactory result. Staff training is important to keep staff up to date on compliance and new mechanisms in the classroom. Training can also be used if an issue were to arise. You could schedule a staff member for a specific training. The first training every staff member must take, though, is the 10-hour health and safety training. This must be completed within 90 days. Staff members are required to do a minimum of 10 hours each year for Bright from the Start. However, if you are a quality rated center, it's 18 per year. Orientation is the backbone to centers. This is where you will explain the rules, regulations to the new staff member. You will also assign them their mentor as well during this time. Orientation documents are required to be signed and placed in the staff's file. This is something that state will request to see. If a teacher does not have a degree and wants to be a lead and has the right amount of qualifying hours in the classroom, you can talk to them about Decal Scholars. They can help you financially when you apply for a scholarship through their website for a degree or a certificate. They even have a really cool incentive program. Once you get done with your degree or certificate, getting a TCC doesn't take very long, and you never have to renew it. While you're getting this done, your director will have you fill out a professional learning plan. This form just states where you're enrolled, what degree or certificate you're working towards, and anticipated date of completion. This will also go in your file. According to our textbooks, developing and administrating early childhood education programs, one mechanism for reducing conflict and uncertainty for staff members is to provide a clear definition of the role of each staff member on staff. You should then have them sign it and put it back in their files. Having a staff member's job clearly labeled and signed in their file and a copy given to them will help them know exactly what to expect. Then, if there's any questions, you can refer them back to it. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video on staff files. I hope that you learned about what is all required. Don't forget, if you ever have any questions, you can always refer back to your textbook and or Bright from the Start. Definitely look into Decal Scholars and get some of that incentive money, which you can even get for completing your administration TCC. You guys have a good night. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Did I do it?
Yeah.